Hello, Gemini. I am here with your April 2021 tarot using the Murder of Crow tarot. I've done an off-screen pre-shuffle, and now we ask for the messages for the sign of Gemini for the month of April 2021. Now, Gems, I am definitely interested in this particular reading, and the reason why is I myself am a Gemini. Now, these readings go for, you can watch them for any placement. So if you don't resonate with this one, that's fine. Just look up your rising sign is probably going to be the next one that, if it's going to resonate, then that'll be the one. I know a lot of people who resonate a lot more with their rising signs rather than their sun signs. And if not, then check out your moon sign. And if you're a cross watcher, then definitely check out your Venus for both yourself and the other half. I know that's kind of like spying in a little bit of a way. The only problem is you have to know either their Venus sign or you have to know their sun sign in order to cross watch, which is kind of weird. I don't fully understand that. I've never, well, I guess it's because I'm not looking for love or not really that interested in it, so I don't care enough to go out of my way to watch a video on somebody else's sign. So I'm going to apologize for the background. I am in the middle of renovations, and painting is obviously one of those things. I was hoping to get a little bit further ahead on the painting projects before I had to record these. So while we are waiting for the cards to give us a few more messages, and if not, you know what, the one card that we've got, I'll take it. I will be satisfied with the one card that is here already. But if you like the reading, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Please interact. That's the big one. Interact with the videos, and not just my channel, but anybody's channel that you like. Give them a thumbs up, give them a subscribe, leave, hopefully, a wonderful comment for them. And whether it was just a thank you, an emoji, interact with the video because it helps push them into the algorithm and it helps those channels get seen, mine included. Now, all right, the crows were doing quite well here. I've done a couple readings already. Now they're not being very talkative, which is unusual. But I am going to start with these monthly readings. Whatever sign gets the most views and or interactions. So make sure you watch, interact, and tell all your fellow Geminis to watch your sign videos because whomever gets the most views, interactions for this month will get a couple of extra readings the following month. So for an example, if I had started this last month, Libra crushed it. They crushed the views in terms of numbers compared to anybody else. And in fact, Geminis, you guys were kind of on the lower end of views, which is very surprising because the bulk of the Geminis that I know absolutely love things like tarot and horoscopes, astrology, all of that fun stuff. So you want some extra readings? Let's interact, let's watch, let's give thumbs up, let's share it. Feel free to share these on your own social media, on your own other platforms. Again, okay, we've only got 3 cards here. Hoping for a few more. Just to kind of give a better detailed tarot reading, even though this is very general. I do personal readings. It's up to you to contact me if you want one. Any any channel, anybody who says they are a tarot reader and reaches out to you in a solicitation stating that they have a specific message for you, but send me $100 first, without booking an appointment or anything like that. Whatever you do, do not send money until you have spoken to that reader, and only if you have reached out to them first. I cannot stress enough. That goes for any odd emails that pop up. Those are phishing scams. Don't fall for it. If you're like, oh, I had no idea I had a package coming through FedEx and I have to pay them in order for them to deliver it. Sorry guys, you don't have a package through FedEx. Nobody's randomly sending you a gift, I'm sorry. As much as we all would like to have a gift sent to us, that's just not how it works. The best thing to do is to just delete those types of messages. Do not even respond. If they're, for me personally, if they're not in my address book, whether it's a text or emails or someone who's on my friends list, when it comes to some of my socials, I generally do not respond to anything that's unsolicited or anybody who posts unsolicited messages. It's just a safety thing. I'm a former police officer, so I've taken those reports of people who have fallen for those types of scams. And us Geminis just made an appearance in our own reading, which is not shocking. Almost every single time I watch a reading for Geminis, I mean myself, one of the Gemini cards almost always shows up. And there's two Gemini cards in the Major Arcana. That is the Magician and the Lovers, in case anybody wonders. And on the topic of Major Arcanas, there's another one. Major Arcana equals major energy, and they overrule any of the minor arcanas, even the King and Queen cards. The major arcanas just have that much massive energy that they can take over an entire reading. And I do daily tarot readings as well, and they're just general for the collective. Oh, Gemini. Oh man, we got it going. We got it going on here. We got some good stuff going on here. Looks like we're gonna have a good month. I certainly hope so. I sure could use to have a good month. And if any of you guys are just like me, then you can as well. So with the daily tarot, I did one on April 2nd, or for April 2nd, and the whole reading was major arcanas, and you may want to have a look at it simply due to the fact that there is a lot in there. And it is the general overall feeling that a lot of people are going to be dealing with. But off of the bottom of the deck, and we do have we've got three major arcanas in the body of the reading, and we have a major arcana that's playing out in the background. So I'll just kind of touch upon the minor arcana that are playing out in the background, and the first one is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, she's loving, she's nurturing, she's a bit of mom energy. She's not overbearing mom energy, but she's that type of nurturer. Usually depicted as pregnant. Doesn't mean you will be. Yeah, so hang on there. If you are hoping to get pregnant, could be something that's playing out in the background for you. If you are not wanting to get pregnant, please take precautions. But this often is more of a feeling of love that you are nurturing. You could be nurturing other people around you, whether that be your own children you already have, or family members. It could be friends, that you are just that natural nurturer in your group of friends. But for me, the Queen of Cups is also nurturing and incubating something new that they are getting ready to birth. Birth is not imminent, though. Actually, it could be. For this idea, whatever it is you've been feeding a lot of love to. And the reason why I'm saying more of an idea is the other mom card did not come out, and neither did any of my children's cards. So I don't feel this is a you're getting pregnant type reading. It's more of a you're nurturing an idea or something that you've really been working on and really putting a lot of time and energy into. And the reason why I say that is we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving, very hardworking, loyal to the cause, the only knight who gets promoted to king. So this again is another reason why I feel that this is something you've been nurturing. You've been working very hard at it for a very long time. You've been feeding it for a very long time. Seems like it's a never-ending thing. But we've got Major Arcana card of Aquarius with the Star card. Now the Star card does talk about balance. It also talks about hopes and dreams and wishes. Now, speaking of wishes, under the body of the read, we've got the Wish Granted card with the Nine of Cups. It's being satisfied, being happy, feeling satiated. Your cups are full. You have more than enough. And it is definitely a feeling because cups are feelings. They are water energy, and water energy is always about emotions. And despite the fact the Aquarius is represented by the water bearer in the astrology, Aquarius is actually an air sign, not a water sign. And Aquarius is the least in touch with their feelings, therefore makes it perfect for an air sign because we're not always in touch with our feelings. We're too busy being caught up in our head and imaginations, or at least us Geminis are definitely caught up in our imaginations. Up next, we've got more water energy, and that's the Two of Cups card. Now, the Two of Cups is partnerships. It does not have to be romantic partnerships. It can be platonic work partnerships. It could be friendships. It could be relationships. That is very individual and very specific to the individual. So that's something that would have to be a one-on-one type question where I could dig into it more in a personal reading than in a general for the entire sign of Gemini, because there's a lot of us out there. Up next, we have Earth energy with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Sixes are movement cards in the tarot. Twos are balance, by the way. The Six of Pentacles is really nothing dramatic. It's flow. Your money comes in because Pentacles often does talk about your money, your employment, your home, things that are tangible. Your money comes in the form of a paycheck. It leaves you, it goes out, it flows through when you pay your rent or your mortgage or the rest of your bills. But with the Six of Pentacles, it is benevolent, meaning there is more than enough, and more than enough to the point where you can share and give. And if you are a typical Gemini, kind of like I am, you love helping people out. It's just part of our nature. Speaking of love and Geminis, there's our card, Gemini, the Lovers. It does talk about balance because Geminis, believe it or not, are about balance. There's two of us. One good, one bad, one up in the clouds, one a little more down in reality. But with the Lovers card, this is that deep love. It's not fleeting lust or passion. It is that deep love. And that can be deep love for yourself, could be deep love for another, could be deep love for whatever this is that you have been nurturing and feeding. Now, these two cards are going to be kind of giving us the advice of what we should be doing this month. Keep working on stuff, keep nurturing that idea, because if you keep wishing on it, keep nurturing it, eventually you'll get there, but you're going to need to do this. This is the very first card of the Major Arcana, very first card of the entire tarot, and that is the Fool card. And no, I'm not calling you a fool. The Fool card, as you can see, is only bringing with him a little tiny package of what he requires, his best friend, and taking a leap of faith into the unknown, into something that you've never done before. You don't know where you're going to land. It's a little bit of a gamble. Speaking of gambling, it's the Wheel of Fortune card, Major Arcana card as well. I'll get into that one in a moment. But the Fool takes a leap of faith into something unknown, doesn't know where he's going to land, doesn't know how he's getting there. He's only taking with him what he needs. And that means leaving all baggage behind, whether that is physical or emotional or both. You cannot fully immerse yourself or take a leap of faith into something new if you're being weighed down from something that no longer serves you, something that you no longer need, and it's time to let it go. Well, let it go, because actually, Gemini, I think you already have, and you're ready for this newness, this next chapter. And with the Wheel of Fortune, because this card came out in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it moves in a cycle just like everything else. And it can mean that luck is on our side when you go to take that leap of faith. We've been working on nurturing and wishing for whatever this imminent birthing of with the Queen of Cups. Don't forget, that's playing out in the background. All that nurturing that you've been doing, it's going to have to be birthed at some point, and you're going to have to take a bit of a leap of faith in order for that to happen. Now, you may be finding that once you do take that leap of faith, that we've got a little luck on our side this month, and it's going to help bring our wishes come true. These three cards together are amazing. Now, if you are looking for a better answer about a love situation, you've got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So I'm going to give you, I don't usually say this is a love reading because these are very general. But if what you're looking for is love related or romantic relationship related, there's an indication here that that could be happening. It does not have to be, whatever this thing is that you've been nurturing, does not have to be a relationship. It is just something you've really been working on for a very long time. You've been nurturing it, you've been feeding it, you've been wishing for this, and once you take that leap of faith, you're going to know what all that hard work is about to bring you. And I do believe that this is a very good, positive forecast here, that things are going to be working out in a favorable manner, regardless of what it is that you've been working on. So I'm going to leave it here, Gemini, and I'll talk to you next month.